for the 10th World Water Forum in May 2024.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Mr. Eric Tardu, the Vice President of the World Water Council. Mr. Tardu, the stage is yours.
A lot of pressure. Dear Deputy Minister Ibunani, dear Dr. Fatah, dear President of the World Water Council, cher Loïc, dear colleagues and friends, we are now approaching the end of our meeting. Thank you for your patience. It's time for an attempt of synthesis, and I have to apologize for having been requested to deliver the most boring part, probably, of this closing session. I will try to do my best during the next 2 hours in order to keep you awake. So some of you are still awake. Thank you. Now, I'd like to share with you a few takeaway messages, of course, at the end of this second stakeholders consultation meeting, since we are now one step further on our preparation work for the next World Water Forum. We have now, I believe, a clear idea of the content of the forum for the 3 pillar processes, political, thematic, regional, in order to prepare a successful, inclusive, and useful forum. What is our compass? Let me quote again, as I did already during our kickoff meeting last February in Jakarta. Let me quote His Excellency President Widodo, President of the Republic of Indonesia. We want a 10th World Water Forum that can produce concrete programs and actions with a big impact. That is our collective objective. We want an action-oriented forum, to quote again one of the participants in our meeting. During these 2 days of work, I've been told that the breakout sessions of the thematic process have brought a real, rich, and strong added value to the preparatory work done by the working groups. The quality of these inputs confirms the interest of this stakeholder consultation meeting as a key step in our collective work towards Bali 2024. We have now a provisional list of approximately 120 thematic sessions. It will be supplemented by showcases from the regions, and more than 50 sessions have been proposed, and it will feed the political process. For the political process, a ministerial declaration will be prepared. For the local and regional authorities, for the basin authorities, and for the parliamentarian segment, we also drafted concrete and coherent messages and actions, as you have just been listening to. So we will now process all these inputs and interactions. So globally, we know that the classics will never finish saying what they have to say. It's from the Italian writer Italo Calvino, as I learned 10 years ago when I was a teenager. A few among you are still following, thank you. So the classics are about governance, water and peace, bridging the gaps for drinking water supply and sanitation, integrated water resources management, capacity building, cooperation at all levels, including transboundary, breaking the silos, disaster risk reduction, among others. But we also see that new, in brackets, new subjects appear or take more importance than in previous forums, because we have changing priorities for changing time. For example, climate, water, energy, food, ecosystems, health, nexus. And this idea of broader, more holistic integration of issues and solutions, which is, of course, connected also to One Health thinking. This concern echoes, for example, the first priorities expressed for the African regional process on sanitation and hygiene on food systems. Nature-based solutions and green infrastructures, and the necessity to mainstream them as practical solutions. And more globally, the strong interdependencies between water resources management and biodiversity preservation, water security, ecological integrity, as was mentioned this morning. Circular water and all the connections that can be made out of the strict water sector. Financing, it could be among the classics too. Water infrastructures, water resilience, water security at the local, national, and global levels. Water justice and social inclusion in water management for humans and nature. Stakeholder involvement and public participation in planning. Data, water information systems to support evidence-based water policies and to inform and raise awareness in the public at large. So we must now continue to work on key cross-cutting challenges and identify proposals for concrete outcomes. We hope that these very positive discussions will help us all and will help all the potential participants in the forum to better visualize our collective concerns, and that this will lead to stronger commitments. We will continue to incorporate contributions, of course, until Bali, because this is only one step further, one step closer, in fact, to the 10th World Water Forum. So let's continue our mobilization. Let's reinforce our contributions. And of course, I would like to express our complete gratitude to all our Indonesian colleagues and organizations and public authorities for their warm and efficient hospitality. We all, yes, thank you. I think that we can all acknowledge that the very good working conditions have played a key role in the quality of the discussion, of our discussions. So thank you once again for your active, helpful, meaningful, and precious participation in these 2 days. Terima kasih banyak.
Thank you so much once again to Mr. Eric Tardieu, Vice President of the World Water Council. Thank you for the comprehensive for the 2-day sessions that we have during the second stakeholders consultation meeting.
Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we have now come to the concluding moment of the second stakeholders consultation meeting of the upcoming 10 World Water Forum 2024. And now, we would like to invite for the closing remarks on behalf of Minister of Public Works and Housing of the Republic of Indonesia. He is the head of Secretary National Organizing Committee of the 10 World Water Forum, Secretary General of the Ministry of Public Works and Housing of the Republic of Indonesia.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Bapak Muhammad Zainal Fatah.
Mr. Luik Fusong, President of Water Council, Ministers and representing government, Head of Indonesian Agency for Meteorological, Climatological and Geophysics, Acting Governor of Bali, Honorable Board of Governor and alternates of the World Water Council, distinguished ladies, gentlemen, and water friends. Good afternoon. I'm very delighted to be here in a closing ceremony of the second stakeholder consultation meeting of the 10 World Water Forum. On behalf of the Indonesian government, as co-host with the World Water Council, I thank you all for attending this meeting, this forum, and for all your hard work and support. However, our work here is not done, actually. We need to continue our long journey to make the 10th World Water Forum successful and useful. Colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, with over 1,094 participants gathered from 73 countries, we have begun our journey toward May 2024 by laying the foundation at the kick-off meeting as the first stakeholder consultation meeting. We have gathered here in the second stakeholder consultation meeting in the last 2 days and have gone into details to structure our forum next year. We saw your full enthusiasm in the discussion with an inclusive and bottom-up approach. For that, we value the insight and input of each participant, leading up to concrete action and deliverables. During these 2 productive days, we have also explored 6 vital thematic processes: water, security and prosperity, water for human and nature, disaster risk reduction and management, governance, cooperation and hydro diplomacy, sustainable water finance, and knowledge and innovation. These themes represent the foundation upon which we will build our collective effort, our collective action for a sustainable water future. In addition, we have seen the signing ceremony a strong commitment of regional actors. We have embraced the regional dimension, recognizing that the challenges and solutions in water management often differ across the Mediterranean, Asia Pacific, Africa, and America. We believe that our partners, colleagues, and institutions is ready to take steps to formalize the collaboration openly. We are prepared to do it together at the first opportunity. Furthermore, our political process has allowed us to engage with leaders at various levels of decision makers, from head of state, ministerial, parliamentarians, basin authorities, to local authorities. As we look back, we can witness intricate linkage between sub-themes, regions, and political aspects. We are committed to ensuring that our effort will highly contribute to the next important step forward to the next forum. So we stand ready to follow up the discussion as we put all the ingredients on the table, on the same table, and start our consultation approach with expanded water actors and even non-water actors. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, in a nutshell, we have also witnessed the active engagement and dedication of individuals and organizations to make this forum successful and also useful for each of us. We will take this valuable input and channel them into the preparation for the 10th Water Forum, where we will have the opportunity to engage with global actors and seek indeed the new water partners, such as archipelagic and island states who are in true danger of water risk. Indonesia, with close consultation with the World Water Council, will send a zero draft of the ministerial declaration incorporating input from various stakeholders no later than mid of November. The head of state session will emphasize the need to collaborate between developed and developing countries, as mentioned by the Minister of Public Work and Housing in this opening remark. Let us work diligently together to ensure the 10 World Water Forum produce a strongly available and secure political commitment for sustainable water management. To all my esteemed colleagues and water friends and families, thank you very much. I wish each of you a safe journey back home, and I look forward to seeing you all in Bali in May 18, 2024 for the 10 World Water Forum. Thank you. Merci beaucoup.
Thank you so much, Pak Zainal Fatah, for the closing remarks. It emphasizes the significance to continue our cooperation and collaboration for the 10 World Water Forum.
World Water Forum 2024 in Bali. Thousands have lived without love, but no one lived without water. Let's continue to embrace the essential role of water for the prosperity of our society. With that, now we come to the end of the second stakeholders consultation meeting of the upcoming the 10 World Water Forum 2024. Please be informed that our agenda for today, that the whole agenda of the second stakeholders consultation meeting is already finished, and on behalf of the host and the organizing committee, we extend our appreciation for your tremendous support. And finally, I'm Dian Ariswari.
And I'm Aditya Sanjay signing out, and good luck for the upcoming 10 World Water Forum 2024.
Thank you so much. Matur suksema. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Om Santi 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 Om.
And ladies and gentlemen, for additional information, we already provide a shuttle from the official hotel to the